Good morning, everyone. Don't know if you can see me because it's still pretty dark. Oh, it's starting to get light a bit. And no, I haven't been up all night. Just had a good sleep and woke up a bit early. Thought I could go out for a good early morning walk. One of the reasons is I don't mind walking down to the main road, which is about 15-20 minutes, so you'll see some of that. And it's going to, so we're heading to Bangla Rd, which is the party road. But sometimes if you get down there at this time in the morning, you can sort of witness a bit of the cleanup, and that's why I showed all that rubbish at the start. So depends how long the street partied on for and what they could have already cleaned up, but anyway, we'll go and have a look because it's sort of like New Year's Eve every morning. I mean every night in Bangla Rd, so you can imagine there's a big mess that's which is left there. So we'll go and have a bit of a look. So for those of you that aren't familiar with this Bangla Rd in Phuket here in Patong, it just to give you a bit of a rundown on it, I mean it's the sort of place anyone can go, families or whatever, but generally, I mean the truth of the matter is it's just a massive party section. There's a lot of, it's full of working girls, you know, that's just part of Thailand. Whether you agree with that or you don't, it's just telling you how it is. Here's a tiger bar. This is quite an interesting little joint. There's a few of them around. Yeah, so, but Bangla Rd is probably the, you know, it's probably the guts of that really. So yeah, but definitely well worth the look. So it's not all about that. There's all different sorts of restaurants, so but just so if you are going, you're aware of what sort of you're walking into. But people come from all over the world just to party there, you know, whether it's families, whether, you know, single people, men, ladies, doesn't matter. It's just a good party in the end. Hangover treatment, things like that there, actually, that's interesting. Also, what you'll see around this area, and mainly Bangla Rd, is Thailand's quite famous for the lady boys. So that's the, I suppose you say they were males, but now they're not to some degree. So yeah, they're quite famous for that. Now down Bangla Rd, like they have lady boys shows and that, so there'll be lady boys in cabaret gear, and some of them won't really be in the cabaret show, but they'll be walking around or working at bars there. So that's always a bit of entertainment for people to go and get photos with them, that sort of thing. And then they'll have places like, I think they've even got places you can go in and do shooting, indoor shooting guns. Oh, if I look down there, as I say it, right at the end, Patong shooting range. So you can go in there and fire a proper pistol and that. Right on the street. They may have some outside with the BB guns, but hello, how are you? Got some beers there. Got some beer there if you want a roadie on the way home from partying. They legalised marijuana a few years back, so it's a little bar still open down there. Yeah, but they legalised it, so there's heaps of shops here. There'll be little stalls on the side of the road around Bangla Rd, just selling ganja. So yeah, so it sort of caters for everyone, this place, and honestly, you got to come with a open mind. Now this is Bangla Rd here, so I don't know if they like you really filming, but I'll be truthful, a lot of the girls don't like you filming because you know, they're working girls. They probably don't want to see stuff on YouTube, or their families to see stuff on YouTube. So it is what it is. But so this is something a bit new. So this is what they call Walking Street. So they shut it down about 5 at night, and there'll be a lot of music, so I'll have to cut it out somewhere here, but I'll try and keep talking through it. But yeah, so you can walk here and there's basically no traffic all night. They probably open it up a bit now for some of the traffic to get everyone out. But yeah, so this would have been absolutely packed with people, no cars a while ago. Now all of these stalls set up so everyone can have a feed. You can grab a beer, whatever you want. As I said, there'll be little gunja shops. And the massive clean-up starts. So they'll do all this and they'll go through all the rubbish and start doing their recycling and try and make money, you know, and recycle stuff how they can, which is excellent. But yeah, if you had been here an hour ago maybe, you can imagine all of those bags, and there would be more. There would be more. Just everywhere, you know, so it's pretty massive. You got a 7-Eleven here, and you got, so this is Bangla Road just winding down, you know. The little smoke shops in there under Burger King. And heaps of music. So for those that aren't aware, on YouTube it's a little bit hard when you got background music to put some videos up, so I'll just see how that one goes. But yeah, just rows and rows of bars. I'll probably put some footage up from a few years ago. I come down here and you can see what it's like during the night. So I'll try and chuck a bit of that up as we go. So yeah, mainly I was expecting just seeing a bit more of the cleanup, but as it is, there's actually a lot more people still going down here than it was. No thanks mate. Going down here. So we got up here we got a kangaroo bar. Now I know that's been there forever. I mean, I was coming here 35 years ago when it was heaps different. I'm pretty sure that was there. Aussie bar might have come a little bit after that, but yeah, this one here, it sort of evolved a bit, might have got a bit bigger, I think, but that was definitely one of the, what I would call the originals, back 35, 40 years back. But yes, and it was actually a really good road back then, but now it's honestly, it's out of control. So you got the Paddy Hannons, they might even still be open. Of course Macca's is. All the, as I said, the smoker shops. Whoa. So there you go, we're just coming to the end of it now. So that's Bangla Road, guys. That's say around 6 in the morning. You see people just starting to go home, but yeah, so they just cater for everything. Even one thing I hadn't seen there in the early morning walks that I did down here before is the food carts right at the end, but they set up so many of them now, so that's good. People grab a feed, or you can walk in there and have some brekkie. It's a bit of entertainment. So anyway, that's our little walk. Just have a look at Bangla Road early in the morning. Phuket, Thailand. Dino 3-star nomadic. Catch you down the track.